Hey y'all, happy 4th of July to everybody. Just want to make this short little video about what today's about. Today's not about the fireworks that we're all going to probably go see later. It's not about politics. It's not about drinking beer and family cookouts and shit like that. What it is about is the American flag and what it stands for. That flag behind me is a Trump 2020 flag that I got hanging up because it got wet the other day from the dogs. From their water dish. Somehow, water dish and the flag, hard to explain. But, anyways, it's not about that flag either. It's about the American flag. The original flag was 13 stars in a circle. Now, why were they in a circle? Now, if we Google, hold on here, let me pull Google up here. Okay, why were why were the stars in a circle on the original flag of the United States? According to ushistory.org, Betsy Ross and the American flag, um, why are the stars in a circle? Was the question. The stars were in a circle so that no one colony would be viewed above another. It is reported that George Washington said, "Let the 13 stars in a circle stand for a new constellation in the heavens." Now, here's what everything comes down to. All right, the Betsy Ross flag that we all know and love is the early design of the United States, the flag of our country. Okay, its distinguishing feature is 13 5-pointed stars in a circle, which fought for which we already went over, right? But what do the 13 stars and 13 stripes mean? The stripes represent the 13 colonies, and now the flag that we see today represents 15 states of the Union. The colors are symbolic as well. The red symbolizes hardness and valor. White symbolizes purity and innocence. The blue represents vigilance, preservations. Sorry, I probably got that one wrong. And justice, according to PBS.org. Okay. Some idiot asked, why is there 52 stars? Okay, there's not. Now, okay, so it's about the founding of our country. That's what today represents, is the day that we succeeded from the British, if you want to use that word. So when you're out drinking, having a good old time, or a gay old time is what we used to say back in the day, meaning good time. Now it means something completely opposite. Just remember the men and women who have fought and died for this country, and the ones that have fought, but still, you don't see the physical disabilities. Like my shirt says, you're not alone. I wear this shirt not only because the girlfriend bought it for me, but it has a meaning behind it. Okay. The teal means PTSD awareness. I suffer from that. Not a lot of people know that. Now, the other thing I want to quickly say is if you're going to shoot fireworks off, please be respectful of the people around you. I'm not, without going into too much detail, I think my 4-year-old's the only one that, and the current girlfriend only know why I don't go to the fireworks much. But not only just for the servicemen and women that have PTSD, because I'm gonna tell you, when you're getting mortared every night for 9 months, you get used to it. But then when you come back home and you don't hear it, but only like a month, for a month, that's all you hear. You kind of put your mindset back into where you were. Now, the thing that's by the window, he doesn't like fireworks. That's the other thing. There have been reports that dogs do suffer from, or can actually die from the explosions of fireworks. So I know we live in a time in this world right now that we're only supposed to see race and Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative. It's not the case. I mean, I teach my kids to love everybody based on who they are, not for what their skin color is, because I don't believe that you judge a man from the outside, you judge them from what's on the inside. And if you pull back all the skin and the fat and everything off the skin, all you see is the same thing on the inside, except for the difference between male and female. Because I've been writing this in my post for my college discussion questions, because I'm taking a class of good and evil, which we have to read this book. Why are all the black kids sitting together in the cafeteria? Now, we've only gotten through the first 73 pages, and it talks about, let me think here. I should have had this Black Lives Matter. Okay? It states here, page. All it is activism because of what happened down in Missouri. Okay? Now, I am going to say what I mean and what I feel. Okay? In every field, I don't care if you're a car dealer, social worker, daycare teacher, doctor, lawyer, judge, cop, whatever the field is, you're going to have that one bad apple or a few bad apples. Okay? So 98% of every profession are good profession people. 2% of them are terrible people that shouldn't be in their job field. Now, that's what I believe. I don't care if you have the same opinion as me, you have the right to your opinion. But what's going on now is you're not allowed to voice your opinion, because if Facebook or the FBI find out that you speak against what they want, you're actually an extremist. Apparently, I'm an extremist, so be careful if you, whatever. I don't care. I believe everybody based on the anatomy, the way that we're made up. The only difference between me and someone is between skin color is the sex organs. We are all created the same. In fact, Abraham Lincoln. Let me pull this up real. States that in the Gettysburg Address, and I'm going to pull it out of the Gettysburg Address of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, November 19th, 1863. Lincoln talks about the brave men living and dead who struggle here have or okay, never mind, not that part. I was just reading it. Okay, that we are highly resolved that these dead shall not die in vain, that this nation under God shall be a new birth of freedom. The government of people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Okay? That's the last, probably last sentence of what Abraham Lincoln said. Okay? Now, let's look at I Have a Dream speech. Okay? Just because I'm on this little tyrant right now. My MLK said, I have a dream. Um, Alright, so I had to do Control F to find exactly what I want. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, and we are. I mean, we're all made the same way. We still have the same bones. I'm missing some teeth. I'm missing some bones in my wrist. But we are all created the same. When we come out of the birthing canal, where dog, okay. I mean, we all come out of the birthing canal the same way. Theoretically, whether you come out head first, feet first, doesn't make a difference in this. We are all created the same way. We don't just magically poof out of the belly. I mean, C-section and all that, but we just don't magically just start walking. I mean, we all learn to crawl. We all learn to walk. We all learn to run. We all learn to talk. We all learn things. We're all developed the same way. Now, the only difference is the environment that you're raised in. Had a young man or a Marine veteran in one of my classes at DMAC, Des Moines Area Community College, urban, and I was going through the human service track at there, and the class was called Discrimination and Diversity. And this gentleman said that, and he was a black guy and cool as hell. I'm not going to release his name, but he said that he was taught that white people are mean, a learned behavior that when he went to the Marine Corps, it changed because he found out that in the Marine Corps, just like in the Army, I can speak personally from the Army, is we don't care what color you are as long as you have our back. Now, people think that's racist, that you're colorblind. No, it's you don't judge people. I mean, it's not my job to judge people. I'm like, you do you, I do me. If you screw me over, it's you I don't like. It's not because I'm not grouping you all together like all whites are terrible roofers or something, or all Hispanics are better roofers than whites. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we should judge somebody based on their like. Dr. Martin Luther King says, "I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will be judged. They will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their color. I have a dream today." Now, what's so ironic about that is the Republicans state that, but it's racist. From the party that was formerly the racist, I mean, the ones that wanted slavery, they opposed the 1964. Okay, this I Have a Dream speech was leading up to the 1965 civil rights movement. So, and they opposed it. Now, I believe, um, oh, he said something else here. This will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. From thee I sing, the land where my fathers died, of the pilgrim, land of the pilgrim's pride. In every mountain side, let freedom ring. Okay. What that means is that this is our country. That no matter who you are, your fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whatever kinship you want to talk about, has died for this country. And that's what we celebrate today. We celebrate those. It's not a political statement. It's not anything. And Mel Gibson says it best. Um, there we go. All right, so let me set the scene here. He Mel Gibson is playing Lieutenant Colonel Palmore in um, the movie We Were Soldiers, and they're ready to go off to battle. Um, they're sitting at the parade field with the choppers, and they're talking in front of the families, right? Lieutenant Colonel Palmore, played by Mel Gibson, states, I can't promise you that I will all bring you home alive, but I swear before Almighty God. Oh wait, that's not it. Um, oh shoot. Okay, here we go. All right, so he talks about how he doesn't. Shit. I'll have to find it here in a little bit. He talks about how we all come from different walks of life, and it's the part that some of us call God different names. All right, let me Google this real quick. Sorry, guys, I'm not prepared. Senator Helmore speech. Uh, so he's on like I said, on the parade field. Okay, here we go. With the script. Is uh, Well, I'm looking this up. I'm sorry, guys. It's taking a little longer. I should have had this pulled up. Okay, so right after he finds out that he becomes the commander of the same unit that Custer, 7th Cavalry. All right, this is what he says. Look around you. In the 7th Cavalry, we have a captain from the Ukraine, another from Puerto Rico. We have Japanese, Chinese, blacks, Hispanics, Cherokee Indians, Jews, and Gentiles, all Americans. Now, here in the States, some men in the unit may experience discrimination because of race or creed. But for you and me now, all that is gone. We are moving into the shadow of death, where you will watch the back of the man next to you, and he will watch yours. And you don't care what color he is or by what name he calls God. We are leaving home. We're going to what home was always supposed to be. Let us understand the situation. We are going into battle against a tough and determined enemy. I can't promise you I will bring you all home alive, but this I swear before the Almighty God that when we go into battle, I will be the first to step on the field and I will be the last to step off the field. And I will leave no one behind, dead or alive. We will all come home together, so help me God. Okay, so let's just break down that real quick. In the military, that's what we believe. We don't care who you call God, what color your skin is, or what sexual orientation you have. I had to throw that one in there because we have issues now with people being discriminated because of sexual orientation. We don't care about that shit. We care about you having our back, and that's it. If you don't have my back, I'm not going to fucking trust you. And it's not because you're black, white, Hispanic, purple, brindle color like my bull mastiff or like my mutt I have. I mean, the only color we see is green. And not for money. It's for God. That's because the uniforms we wear. Okay? So like I said, today is July 4th, 2021. Our country's been through hell. Let's not let it go through hell anymore. If you're gonna drink, be responsible. Don't drink and drive. Sucks when you get the ticket. Trust me. If you are thinking about doing anything stupid such as violence, please don't. It's not worth it. You're gonna end up in jail on the 4th of July, and you probably won't see the judge till Monday or Tuesday. Or Tuesday or Wednesday, excuse me, because most places have tomorrow off, which is bullshit. But I don't speak much to. Just be safe out there. Have respect for your neighbors, whether they got different. I mean, if someone comes up to you and tells you you can't celebrate July 4th, tell them to go fuck off. Okay. I'm very opinionated. I express my emotions. And you tell me I can't celebrate July 4th, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. It's going to be really surprising on what Joe Biden says because of what he did on Memorial Day and what Kamala Harris said on. So stay safe, stay peaceful, enjoy some family time if that's what you got. If you're overseas or you know somebody overseas, I wish that they come home safe. No harm to them. And just keep watching each other's six. It's very important that we. The last thing I'm going to say is if you know a vet who's got. Sorry, I didn't sleep well last night. If you know a person who's a vet or someone who that served in the military that's got some issues going on, some suicidal issues, please get them help. The crisis line, I don't have the number. I will get the number. Hold on here. No, I don't even think about Missy. Okay, so the crisis line number is all right, 1-800-273 or 273-8255. Okay. That is to the National Suicide Prevention line. Just get them help. We need to keep trying to get these numbers of veterans who commit suicide down to 0. Right now we're at like uh so right now the number of people that are veterans or active service members according let's see. I want 2021 is around 22 vets a day. So that's one for oh god, I'm gonna have to do math. 24 divided by 22. That's one almost every 90 minutes. So let's do our job as citizens and keep going on getting these rates down. Like I said, be respectful, be peaceful. Tell someone to fuck off if they decide to tell you that you can't celebrate today. I personally don't think anybody's gonna say anything. If you know of that, tell them thank you for their service, and have some time to reflect today and drink responsibly. I mean, don't do anything stupid. How about that? I know that covers majority of common sense. Don't drink and drive. Be peaceful. Be respectful. Watch each other's backs. I mean, it's just common fucking sense. How about that? Just use some damn common sense. If you're going to shoot off fireworks, don't do them in the fucking street. I got a neighbor that does that, sorry. Just use some common sense, please. All right.